What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. I want to shout out to my homie Kofi from Kofi's Universe. Y'all make sure to subscribe to his channel and support everything he got going on because he be dropping that knowledge. Yeah!
YouTube salute. So Ice Cube doesn't see a Westside Connection reunion in the near future. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I upload a video, go live, some shorts I drop, all that. So let's listen to this audio real quick. Ice Cube was on the Breakfast Club talking about Gatekeepers Hip Hop 50th anniversary and so on.
Yeah. And last question, Mount Westmore, y'all out here cooking with that. But I saw a pic the other day of you and Dub C.
Yeah.
Is there ever a chance we could get a Westside Connection reunion with you, Dub, and Mack 10?
Probably not.
Damn.
Probably not.
Wow.
I don't want to do another Westside Connection.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw Mack 10 on Vlad TV, and I always wonder what happened with that relationship.
When you get
He
him
tells
on,
his side, but
of course he do. Of course he do. I don't want to talk about it, to be honest, because he know what it is. That's all that need to matter to me.
right.
He know what it is.
All right. Well, there you have it. Ice Cube, ladies.
All right, y'all. So you heard Ice Cube. There will not be a Westside Connection reunion album. He kept it short and simple. He was concise, saying he know what it is. And if you don't know really what's going on, Mack 10 came out in 2020 during the pandemic, and he talked about he hasn't spoken to Cube in over 15 years. And saying that Ice Cube's brother-in-law, I guess he was the manager for Westside Connection. So that's how it all started. If you never knew about this, you can check out a video on my channel in the hip hop, sports, entertainment playlist. So Mack 10 talked about that. The brother-in-law wasn't paying him, and I guess Dub C, but I know we wasn't paying Mack 10. I'm paraphrasing. And he kept going to Cube saying, your brother-in-law. And he said, you got to talk to him. I don't want to get involved in that. So I don't know, was it led to fisticuffs or what? But I don't think Mack 10 ever got his royalties or got paid from whatever he felt that he was supposed to get paid. Mack 10 also said that I only F with people that F with me. He said, I only F with people that F with me. He kept that straight to the point. Like he wasn't even trying to sugarcoat nothing. So it's sad to see that Westside Connection wouldn't drop another reunion album. You saw how other people got back together in the future, in the past, my bad, let me correct that. EPMD, remember when Paris Smith and Eric Sermon had a little fallout? They end up, letting bygones be bygones. Black Moon, Buckshot, DJ Evil D, 5 Feet. They had their issues. Who else had issues? Tribe Called Quest, at one point they had some issues. Wu-Tang, but that was just maybe Raekwon with RZA, You God with RZA. They had their little issues also. Dog Pound had issues. Daz and Corrupt had issues. They amend that. So, things can happen, but some things is personal, especially when it comes to money. Sometimes people feel like you're disloyal. It's more than the money sometimes. And I love Ice Cube. He's the Don Mega. To me, he's the GOAT of the West Coast. He is overall all the artists on the West Coast because he put the West Coast on the map. Yes, you can argue Ice-T, you can say Eazy-E, you can say Too Short, E40. Don't get me wrong, but Ice Cube is the one that put West Coast on his back during the late 80s, early 90s with NWA. Remember, he wrote for Eazy-E. He wrote for Yo-Yo. He did stuff for the Lynch Mob. He got Mack 10 out. All these things he was doing. So you got to give him his props. So you can't sit here and say Ice Cube ain't never looked out for the West Coast. But as far as individually, when it comes to people, I don't know really what happened because I wasn't there. But to me, it don't seem like Mack 10 not lying. And it don't seem like Ice Cube is not holding his tongue. But he's probably I don't want to talk about that. That's some shit that He know what happened. I know what happened. He want to keep it just like that. Because he could have easily told Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, yo, F Mack 10. That fool's a buster, homie. But he's not like that. If he got a problem with somebody, he probably going to address them man to man, mano y mano, and handle how it's supposed to be handled. Mack 10 never said F Ice Cube. He just said, like, you know, I only F with people that F with me. He kept it straight and simple. And that's what you call real men. They didn't have to get into a person, throw him under the bus, or he a punk, calling his wife out, throwing his children in the mix. Both of them did nothing like that. They didn't let it be known that it ain't gonna probably be no reunion. You know, when we heard them on Westside Solar House, they was kicking up dust, man, for real. Bow down. That first group album, classic. For real. The Gangster, the Killer, and the Dope Dealer. Gilly Cali is a state murder. I love that album right there when I was in high school. But it happens. It happens. Some people never get back together, man. Some people can never make it, you know, happen. Is it seasonal like that sometimes? Yeah. Look at the Loonies. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. I mean, it's not saying that, oh man, like they can't put their differences to the side. Sometimes it's meant for people to just go their separate ways. It has nothing to do with they should get back and make another album. That's like saying, oh, somebody should get back with their ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. That person probably came in your life to teach you something and you just move on. You just move on. You know, if you think about all these podcasts that's coming out now, the Art of Dialogue, all these people that's coming out that's doing some content, when you hear these interviews from these rappers, entertainers, how they got done wrong by their managers, maybe the person like that was the head of the record label or the head of the group or the manager, that you have to look at that as far as like this is a dirty game. That's why I tell people when you go into business, make sure you go into business with the person you love. When I'm talking about it is your wife or your husband, somebody like that you got to go in business with. Don't go in business with your homeboy, your homegirl, because y'all can have a follow over money. And go in business with your family members because if something happens, then you ain't gonna want to F with your sister no more or your brother. You and your siblings gonna be having war. Then your children ain't gonna be able to play with each other. The cousins ain't gonna be able to see each other unless they're old enough to deal with that on their own. And you don't want to have, you know, some conflict of interest with your parents. So it's always best to do business with your the person you love, as far as like your husband and wife. I had to learn that the hard way back in the day, but that's another story for another time. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse, Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description, y'all. Thank you for the channel. We about to cross 24,000 subs. The views is back up. It's time to get it cracking again with some more vlogs traveling. Salute.